अपना हो गया, निकाल।
आपको कैमरा लेके आपको बाहर बुलाया
कौन?
मोदी भाई ने।
मेरा?
हाँ मालूम नहीं कुछ।
आप लोग पीछे आ जाना
ना ये मिस में
नहीं पाछળ કીધું મોટી ભાઈ
આટલો દેશું તો અમારે લો તો
हाँ विजय कैमरा लेके आओ।
कैमरा खोलने को बोला ना,
उनको पूछे तो वापस। हेलो मोंटी भाई, मोंटी भाई
वो आपका नहीं हम लोग नीचे બેસી તો નડે તમને
मोंटी भाई, मोंटी भाई
અહીંયા તમે આગળ બેસતો તો નહીં મળે।
मोंटी भाई अतुल भाई को कैमरा लेके बाहर ले बुलाने का। कैमरे का पूरा ये मिक्सर लाइव वायर निकाल करके। नहीं 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 मोंटी भाई
They all need to settle down here. Don't move stage. First be here down. पहले इधर मेरे को फर्स्ट ईयर सेकंड ईयर कौन है?
नहीं
हाँ
लिया,
सब
नहीं
चाहिए।
लिया।
फर्स्ट ईयर सेकंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर they all need to be here.
टीसी रेंज इसका भी मैच करने का। इसका भी इन करूँ ना?
उसका इनका
Second year sit here. All the first year go that side. फर्स्ट ईयर इधर से पीछे उस तरफ जाइए।
बोलो बोलो। आ जाओ, ब्लैंक ले लो, कोई नहीं है, आ जाओ ऊपर। लाइट चालू है, जल्दी आ जाओ। लाइट चालू है, आ जाओ।
बॉयज मुझे लास्ट के 3 सेकंड्स की लाइट भी कर।
इसमें क्या किया इन करना भाई।
अपने गोबोस कुछ फाइनल नहीं हुए।
कोई नहीं है इधर, कोई भी नहीं है, फोटोग्राफर में कोई भी नहीं है।
वो अतुल भाई, वो अतुल भाई। अरे सॉरी सॉरी।
ले लो ना, अभी तो कोई नहीं है। हाँ तो वो हट जाएंगी ना।
ब्रेक कैसे बच्चे अभी आज तो तैयार।
हाँ हो गया,
આ તો પાડી લે બ્લેક
हो गया भाई मोंटी भाई।
ટીસી तीनों का हो गया।
हाँ तीनों का हो गया।
હજી એક પ્રતિક છે ને, તમે બહારનું લ્યો તો હું ટીસી ઓલાનું મેચ કરી લઉં।
એટલે એ મારામાંથી જ આવ્યું
કોણ?
મારા કે
तुम्हारा कैमरा विजय तू बाहर का ले रहा। मैं और प्रतीक को अंदर भेजता हूँ, प्रतीक को बुलाता हूँ, तू जा पब्लिक लेना। और सुन, हाँ चल ठीक है।
પ્રતિકનું ટીવી મેચ કર ને લા આ કેમેરો અહીંયા રાખે।
अरे तो हो सामने ने તમારો લઈ જાઓ ને બહાર।
ડાયરેક્ટ કરી દઉં ને એને બી।
અરે તમારે બી બહાર, તમે બહારનું લઈ લો ને જરા। બોલું બેકગ્રાઉન્ડનું એ બધું લેવા ગયું છે, બહારનું કાંઈ લેવાયું નથી।
કેમેરા કેટલા બહાર રાખો? કેટલા
હમણાં બે જ બહાર બહાર રહેશે, એક બાઇક્સ લેશે ને એક પબ્લિક લેશે।
તો બે બાર ગયા તો હું કાઢું અહીં।
First year, this is first year all this side, second year all this side, and third year come in this front row. How many third years are not too many?
ये स्टडी शॉट ले, स्टडी शॉट ले।
आज स्टडी शॉट इन लोग का आना जाना हुए तो कम ना।
बस मिडल में आप
ये बेदन कलर चेंज कर
चलेगा ना यहाँ पे। हाँ
चलेगा पर चेयर नहीं
नहीं चलेगा।
नहीं।
बेटी तो चलो
बस खाली ये 4
ओके यहाँ पे नीचे यहाँ पे
बस यहाँ से स्टार्टिंग आप यहाँ से बैठ सकते हो, यहाँ पे बैठ सकते हो बस इनफ। यहाँ पे आप बैठ सकते हो।
यहाँ पे ओके।
हाँ ओके।
Okay, can now this is second year. Now how many designers are present from your colors and block? Color blocking, just go on the step there. Color blocking, only the color blocking go there.
हेलो हाँ जेब में ही है। दूँ क्या? वही सोच रहा था निकालने के लिए। हाँ बोले ना धीरू भाई। अभी क्या, अभी तो चालू हो गया डायरेक्ट। अरे वो घंटा हो गया, अभी वो सब बाहर के लिए घंटा है।
वाइड में देख ले, तेरे को वाइड है, मेरे को क्या है? हाँ तो सामने तू क्या मारी बच्चे बेचे थे? वो तो रानी बच्चे बेचे, सारी बच्चे नहीं बेचे।
मेरे को तो आया।
आ रहा है?
हाँ हाँ
आ रहा है फ्रेम में?
हाँ फ्रेम में आ रहे।
हाँ तो जाने दे अभी।
आ रहे, अभी आ रहे।
अभी भी आ रहा है? देख चेक कर।
हाँ हाँ
हल तो थोड़ा इधर है। स्कूल से तो मारू भी आ रहा है। मारू टेका लेके बोलेगा नहीं है। रुक जा, ये देख अभी देख।
थोड़ा आ रहा है, हल्का।
उसका थोड़ा हाइट लेना तेरा अभी। हाइट नहीं लेवानी। हमारी बेटी मार भी जैसा है। थोड़ा हाइट ले।
अरे ऑलरेडी हाइट लिया है।
ऑलरेडी आउट है।
ठीक है चलेगा।
ठीक है ना, अभी मेरा बाम्बू इधर पे लगा है।
बोलो भैया।
ऐसे थोड़ा श्वास तो लेने देगा ना? श्वास तो ले सकते ना, या बेसी
बैठ सकते हैं
हमने नहीं देखा, हमारा तो जेल श्वास ले तो भाई है भाई।
ऐसा कुछ नहीं।
क्या मोंटी के अंदर बोलो?
मोंटी भाई हाँ चलेगा। मोंटी भाई अंदर आइए। मोंटी भाई
अपने नाम का बिल पटे में नहीं चलेगा।
हाँ अंदर आओ ना, तो हम लोग बाहर आए।
दोनों तो क्या टट्टी की जेल पे बैठ गए।
बराबर ओ संजय भाई बराबर।
हमारे क्या में क्या चाहते भाई?
आराम से खड़े बैठो आराम मतलब हाँ ऐसे करो नहीं आ रहा है पूरा टकला आ रहा है और आ रहा है पूरा आ रहा है पूरा हाफ आ रहा है अभी भी आ रहा है
तेरा कैमरा इसका देखना थोड़ा ऊपर है हाइट में।
अरे भाई मेरा भी वही सेम है
नहीं ये सेम।
अरे यार
देख इनका ज्यादा ऊपर है वही आવીશ તો બનાવું તારા ફ્રેમ
हाँ
એટલે મારે एक्चुअली हाइट નાની કરવી પડશે એમ
अरे चेंज कर लो एक बार चेक कर लो
એક મિનિટ કે बीच में ना गैप है अरे વચ્ચે છે ને ગેપ છે તમારા બંનેનો વચ્ચે ઘણો ગેપ છે અહીંયા કહું છું હા હા હવે હજી હજી ચીપકી જાઓ ઈ જ કરીએ છીએ હવે એડજસ્ટ નથી ભાઈ એ લોકો ના પાડે છે ભાઈ ઊભા ક્યાંથી થશો આ બંને ઊભા થશો અહીંયા બેસશે તો પણ તો પછી હાઈટ કરવી છે તો અહીંયા જ રહેવા દે ને તો મેં અહીંયા બરાબર બેઠા છીએ હાઈટ કરી તો મેં પરફેક્ટ છે અહીંયા હા
सचिन को बोल अभी मैं 2 मिनट चेक कर लूँ उसके बाद क्या करूँ हाइट बढ़ाऊँ अभी
बड़ा फुल हाइट कर देंगे कितना है इसका 6 फुट है ना बोले अरे आओ
किसके मोबाइल में लेता किसके मोबाइल में
मेरे मोबाइल में
मेरे हाइट के हिसाब से तो एडजस्ट कर लेना
हाँ बोलो भाई मेरे को मतलब मोंटी भाई को पूछो हाँ तो ठीक है ना हाँ धीरू भाई अरे उसको बोल हेमंत से मिलने का हेमंत के पास से कूपन लेने बोल अरे सचिन वो हेमंत मालूम है ना अपने साथ में जो खाना खाया था उसके पास से कूपन ले और उसको चाय पीने का अरे नहीं लगता है तू मैं लेने गया था ना तभी मेरे से मांगा था और नाश्ता और चाय दोनों साथ में दे उसको दे हाँ तो उसको दे तो उसको लेके जा उसको दिला इसमें अरे वो मैंने वो सिस्टम में रखा ही ना फ्लैश तो है कि नहीं फ्लैश अच्छा तो फोटो में जा रहा है इधर लग अरे नहीं हो रहा है झालं ना आता वॉकी टॉकी हात तुझंच करून दे आणि कानात ठेव. हा आता मी हेडफोन चालू होणार. ठीक आहे. देखा अभी इसके अंदर है ना तो 12 dB भी नहीं खोल सकते आराम से, खाली 6 dB भी खोले तो
વાંચો વાંચો આખી કથા છે ફરવા જ નહીં કરો વાંચો જાઓ તો લબર કઈ નહીં પાછું સત્યભાઈ ડાયરેક્શન આપે છે ખાલી બસ આવું સંજયભાઈ તો હાલો ધીરુભાઈ બોલાવે મેં કીધું સંજય લીલા બોલવા ચાલુ रहेगा ना अपनी बड़ी નથી પડતી બિહાડી જ દે છે ખાલી ખાવડિયા બતાવી એ ભાઈ હેડફોન આપો બસ કરો અમારો વારો આવી ગયો ચાલો ઓ સંજય લીલા બંસાલી આદિવાસન હા क्या हुआ ધીરુભાઈ અંબાણીને સંજય લીલા બંસાલી ચાલુ છે ભાઈ તો ચાલુ થઈ ગયું ચાલો ચાલુ થઈ ગયું ભાઈ હા બંસાલી સાહેબ બહુ લાંબુ હલે એવું
Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to kindly take your seats if you haven't already done so, and please do switch your cell phones to the power off mode. We are about to begin. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, kindly do take your seats. We are about to begin the show, and kindly do switch your cell phones to the power off mode. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I request you to kindly take your seats if you haven't already done so, and please do switch your cell phones to the power off mode. We're about to begin. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Mumbai. And welcome to Marque 2016, the annual fashion extravaganza of the Lemark Institute of Art. What a show, what an evening we've got lined up for you. Marque is a stage for creativity. It's an opportunity to showcase talent, an opportunity to appreciate creativity, and of course, an opportunity to inspire the future of fashion. Over the years, Marque has become one of the most sought-after fashion extravaganzas of the leading fashion institutes across the country, and has been graced by some of the biggest icons of the style and the fashion world. Lemark Institute is guided by the vision and dynamism of four very dynamic young visionaries: Mr. Manish Shah, Ms. Samira Shah, Mr. Sagar Shah, and Ms. Mukti Shah. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to begin by giving these four aces, as I'd call them, a huge round of applause before we begin our show, because after that, you're going to be applauding one group of designers after the other as they present some eclectic collections for your appreciation. We'd like to welcome in our midst two of our guests of honors who are here with us: eminent jewelry designer Poonam Soni and director Hue Fashion Mahima Bansal, who is also a member of the jury. We shall have the pleasure of welcoming more of our guests of honor during the course of the evening, calling them up on stage and introducing them to you a little later in the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme for Marque 2016 is I Contemporary. The theme that has been set is a melange of 6 different cultures across the world. The students have been allotted 6 different countries: Egypt, China, Australia, UAE, Italy, and Persia. The first year students have been asked to get inspired by the architecture of these different countries. The other students of fashion and the jewelry design students have sought their inspiration in the tribes and the people of these countries. So we are set for a fabulous evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin with a prayer, seeking the blessings of the Divine and the Almighty on all of us here, on our young designers, and on an institution called Lemark Institute of Art. The prayer that follows translates as: I offer my respectful obeisance unto His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very divine to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at His lotus feet. Ladies and gentlemen, I request all of you to rise for just a moment as we play this prayer. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Do take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, our show is directed and choreographed by Shakir Sheikh and features some of India's finest models on the ramp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. We raise the curtain on Marque 2016 with a collection by our students of second year fashion design who have made their collection on color blocking. We may recall the height of its popularity first in the 1960s and later in the 1980s. Color blocking techniques have been revisited and have ended up creating some exciting modern styles. Outfits with monochromatic separates and standalone color schemes with contemporary silhouettes are presented. The inspiration was clubbed with tribal influences from different countries. Thus inspired, our students have created a collection of Indo-West attire in raw silk, jacquard and crepe. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to block colors. Check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome on stage our design team. Komal Shah, Safia, Dhara, Saloni, Rachna, Megha, Sneha, Nida, Jigneshem, Kyati, Forum, and Ankita. Well, what a way to begin Mark 2016. It's now time to put our hands together and cheer for our young child models as they take the ramp and take center stage. In any home, little children are looked upon as no less than princes and princesses. So why not use this analogy to create our next collection? Inspired by royalty and princes and princesses, our young second-year fashion design students now present a collection called Prince and Princess, featuring child models Ekta and Jianj Ved, Tia Soni, Kitu Soni, Anya Soni, Anaya Soni, and Yuvi Soni. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Prince and Princess.
You're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my love. You're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only thing that means so much. Never knew that it could mean so much, so much. You're the fear, I don't care, 'cause I've never been that shy. Follow me through the dark, let me take you past our satellites. You can see the world you brought to life, to life. So love me like you do, love me like you do. Love me like you do, love me like you do. Love me like you do, love me like you do. What are you waiting for? Fading in, fading out, on the edge of paradise. Every inch of your mind is the holy grail I've gotta find. Only you can set my heart on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome designers Rachna, already on the ramp, and Sunny. Okay, let's hear it for Rachna and Sania designers with their lovely child models Ekta and Jianj Ved, Tia Soni, Kitu Soni, Anaya Soni, and Yuvi Soni. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's one reason why we would like you not to take any pictures or videos. One of the reasons is that you don't have your hands free to applaud our designers. Two is we have our official photographers and videographers, so please leave it to the professionals and enjoy the show and appreciate the talent on the ramp. Lemark Institute of Art is not just about classroom and studies. The mantra of the Institute has evolved from literacy to education to employability. Students are exposed to the real world of fashion, apparel, and lifestyle across all parameters, like technical skills, practical application of these skills, real-life experience of the commercial and business aspects of the industry, and the glamorous face of fashion, all without sacrificing creativity and innovation, the bedrock of any great design-related venture. So when a designer receives a qualification from Lemark Institute of Art, he or she is ready to hit the ground running from the very first day. Color is a form of non-verbal communication. It's time for a color palette which is everlasting, black and gold with touches of red. There's something so classically elegant about it, and we are sure you'll see why. Black, the color of mystery. Gold, the color of triumph, the color of luxury, the color of extravagance. And red, for love and ambition. They come together to create apparel that is contemporary, with garments that boast of an oh so coveted designer aesthetics and quality craftsmanship. We see a number of garments getting their inspiration from tribes of different countries. Drapes, dhoti pants, jackets and saris will be seen in crepe silk, georgette and more. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our next collection, black and gold. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to acknowledge our distinguished and eminent jury who spent the best part of a day evaluating our students' creativity and their wonderful collections. Renowned fashion journalist, author and critique, Ms. Meher Castellano. Well-known luxury jewelry designer, Varuna D. Jani. Director, Hue Fashion, Mahima Bansal, also our guest of honor today. President of the Indian Merchant Chambers, Ladies Wing, Shalini Piramal. And renowned jewelry designer, Indra Jadwani. Our gratitude to each of these distinguished luminaries. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for fashion, black and gold.
Toi c'est tes yeux et c'est ma joie. Toi c'est si beau, toi c'est pour moi, toi c'est bien là et je n'y crois. Toi c'est soleil, 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 soleil de chaque instant. Toi c'est soleil, 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 soleil de chaque instant. Toi c'est soleil, 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 soleil de chaque instant. Toi c'est distant, toi c'est changeant, toi c'est soleil, soleil, soleil. Toi c'est soleil, toi c'est printemps. Toi c'est soleil, toi c'est printemps. Toi
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our design team on stage. Aishwarya, Kalindi, Snehal, Nikita, Steffi, Pooja Nissar, Hiral, Pooja J, Disha, Shweta, and Simpal, all of the second year. Ladies and gentlemen, you're rocking at Marque 2016, the annual graduation show of Lemark Institute of Art. Marque 2016 is going out live across the globe on YouTube. It is also being telecast on Hathaway Cable on Utsav channel, that is channel number 121. Lemark Institute is also running a Viewer's Choice Award on its Facebook page. The contest opens at 6 p.m. tomorrow and closes on the 19th of June at midnight. There are lots of prizes for lucky participation for those who vote. So keep voting and tell your family and friends to vote as well. Remember, it's the Lemark Institute of Art and their Viewer's Choice Awards on its Facebook page. Tracing its root back to knitwear agency, with over 20 years of experience, today Lemark stands as not just another fashion institute, but a fashion hub of budding designers. Our philosophy of inspiring and sharpening the skills of every individual to reach the epitome of their abilities has helped to bring out the best in each young designer. Lemark lays special emphasis on 360-degree development of individuals through exposure to various mediums. This not only offers oneself a refined view of the subject, but also allows gaining first-hand knowledge. Currently, the Institute imparts knowledge through the following ways: industry-endorsed curriculum, computer-aided design, emphasis on practical and personalized training, annual exhibitions, annual fashion shows, jewelry shows, industrial trips, industrial partner placements, active participation in trade fairs, exhibitions, and more, organized by leading bodies like Clothing Manufacturers Association of India, or CMAI, and the Indian Institute of Gems and Jewelry, or IIGJ, both leading organizations in their field. The host of facilities that are offered at Lemark has made it a one-of-its-kind institute. A holistic approach with a unique teaching methodology has enabled us to stand tall as one of the respected names in designing institutes. Further, we continuously endeavor to raise the quality of education by incorporating innovative techniques that benefit every young designer. Learning is updated and includes each and every aspect of design, which is well reflected in our industry-endorsed curriculum. We present our students with a platform to showcase their talent at our annual exhibition, this annual fashion show, and many, many more such events. We strive in giving our students the very best opportunities that could foster their career growth and give them a chance to work with the finest firms with industrial partner placements. Computer-aided design is one of the latest techniques adopted by our students to keep updated and technology savvy. Active participation in trade fairs, exhibitions to broaden students' horizons, we encourage them to participate in all these and more. It's time to get back to the fashion panorama. Color. What a deep and mysterious language, the language of dreams. Our creative designers of the first year have created a collection in blue. Our reaction to this color is almost spontaneous and has a radical impact on the choices we make every day. It's a color that can suggest loyalty and integrity. Drawing inspiration from the architecture of China and Persia, the young designers have created outfits that clearly brim with a high level of energy. The silhouettes in the form of dresses, pants, and tops create a fantasy in cotton, khadi, and jute. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling blue, this collection is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our design team. Swati, Amrit, Gurjit, Shreya, Ruksar, Harvin, Priyanka, Prachi, Drashti, Shreya, Priya, Lakshmi, Narendra and Shekhar, all of the first year. Across the ages and down the corridors of time, civilizations and people have put brick and mortar, wood and clay, stone and marble together in wonderful harmony to stand the test of time, silent sentinels that bear witness to the march of history and the passage of the ages. The students of the first year fashion design now seek inspiration in the architecture of different countries to create this next collection. And so the forms, the structures, and the beautiful curves and lines of historic architectural monuments find expression in our next collection that now takes center stage. Our young designers have used a color palette of white and gold to recreate the splendor of these monuments, two colors that are prominent in such landmarks and, together, spell eclecticism and class. And while the designers have delved into the past for inspiration, the collection is a bridge to the future, presenting white and gold.
Where are we? The dust has only just begun to fall. Crop circles in the carpet, their heads heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our young designers on stage. Saloni, Fatima, Neelam, Kavish, Sangeeta, Saba, Krishna, Heer, Tanvi, Priya, Moksha, Jovita, Lavina, Parthvi, Yogandhara, Purnima, Hetvi, Dhairya, Urvi, Latasha, Neha, Suneha, Nidhi, Mamta, Khushbu, Afsha, Sabia, and Disha, all 28 young designers of the first year. What is an earth tone? This is one of the questions for the ages. Like the riddle about the sound of one hand clapping or a tree falling in the forest. Women's fashion is leaving bright colors behind and going earthy into the foreseeable future. True earth tones are the colors made of clay and earth pigments, which include naturally occurring minerals. Based on earthy-hued architectural marvels across a number of countries, our first-year designers now present earthy tones. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our design team on stage. Deepa, Minakshi, Harsha, Nehal, Ritika, Karishma, Ritu, Harita, Neha, Sushmita, Ami, Kruti, Meghna, Priyanka, Drashti, Vidhi, Ankita and Sagrika, all of the first year. Ladies and gentlemen, you're having a wonderful evening out here at Marque 2016, the annual design showcase of Lemark Institute of Art. Lemark, one of the most visionary and professionally oriented design institutes, offers a range of professional and specialized courses to launch the career of any budding designer. The professional courses include a 2-year master's in fashion design, a 1-year master's in jewelry design, and a 1-year advanced courses in fashion design, textile design, and jewelry design. Then there are specialization courses, each of which span 24 intense weeks of training, 24 sessions, fashion illustration, textile design, accessory design and craft, apparel manufacture, fashion jewelry design, fine jewelry design, textile dyeing and printing, woven textiles, and embroidery design and craft. And then there are the outbound experiential learning programs, surface ornamentation and textile technology for 6 months, fashion, business and marketing, again a 6 months program, and the management and entrepreneurship program of 1 year. We'll hear more about this last very prestigious and very unique course in a short while. China is one of the most ancient civilizations on earth, and Chinese culture has left a distinctive mark in various aspects of life across the world. A vital part of Chinese civilization are traditional costumes, which play an important role in the country's history and culture. Based on this, our students of the second year have designed a collection representing the tribes of China. Silhouettes with cross colors, tied with sashes, blouses with skirts or gowns will light up the ramp. Chinese motifs are created with the help of embroidery. Red forms a major color paired with yellow, blue, and black. You will see a lot of flowing fabrics such as georgettes and crepes, raw silk, and more in this very oriental collection. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to China. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our young design team. Shagun, Kavita, Thompson, Surabhi, Disha, Prachi, Himangi, Anita and Farzan. Ladies and gentlemen, just to inform you, Mark 2016 is going out live across the globe on YouTube. It is also being telecast live on Hathaway Cable, Utsav, Channel 121. Lemark Institute is running a Viewer's Choice Award on its Facebook page. The contest opens at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening and closes on the 19th of June at midnight. There are lots of surprises and prizes for lucky participants who vote. So keep voting and tell your family and friends to vote as well. Remember, it's a Viewer's Choice Award by Lemark Institute on their Facebook page. Fashion has always been a repetition of ideas, but what makes it new is the way you put it together each time. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. The modern Indian woman is liberal, independent, and free to experiment. She loves to express herself in every way possible. She reaches for the skies without letting go of her roots that hold her strong to the ground. Dressing up has become probably one of the strongest modes of self-expression for women of today. They wear their mind, experimenting with cuts, drapes, silhouettes, forms, and different styles come naturally to her. Fashion innovates, renovates, and recycles. The concept of Indo-Western attire has been a fashion norm for really long now. We all love the East meets West philosophy in our clothes, as it definitely makes for a more trendy and comfortable style statement. Bringing to you a beautiful harmony of two different cultures and concepts, jumpsuits, jackets, palazzo pants, asymmetrical tops, all teamed with embroidery, effectively blending Indian and Western sensibilities. The fabrics used for this collection include lycra, with plenty of flowing fabrics like crepe, cotton, satin, jacquard, and more. Feel the breeze of femininity with this collection. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage our young designers, Preeti, Komal Gupta, Jinal and Kajol. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we'd like to welcome several eminent personalities from the world of fashion and design in our midst. We'd like to welcome Mr. Viren Shah, the fashion personality behind the Rupam chain and the man who has personally designed for Bill Clinton. We'd like to welcome Toshiba from Zunda Couture Jewelry, Mahesh Punjabi from Euro Embroidery, Bhavna Jakia from Om Jewelers, Ritu Saxeria from Vyom Multi-Designer Studio. A warm welcome to every one of our wonderful guests. Ladies and gentlemen, reminding you that life at Lemark is path-breaking and a succession of new ventures. One of them is Timeless Artisans, showcasing the glorious heritage of Indian arts and crafts to a global audience, and in doing so, helping to preserve, revive, and re-energize India's artistic traditions. It's a journey as incredible, as unique, and as timeless as India itself. Timeless Artisans involves and envisages fashion, lifestyle, and art students from institutions and universities across the globe visiting India in a systematic and well-organized endeavor to meet artisans and craftsmen across India, experience and study the intricacies of various arts and crafts, taking back to their countries, enriching memories, and the yearning and opportunity of using Indian arts and crafts to enrich and enhance lifestyles across the world through new business ventures. In its initial stage, 4 states will be showcased: Maharashtra with its traditional Warli paintings and woven fabrics, Gujarat with its splendid textiles, handlooms and handicrafts, needlecraft and natural color making and dyeing processes, Rajasthan and its bandage, tie-dye, laheria, resist dyeing and block printing, and also colorful jewelry and accessories, Uttar Pradesh, its rich embroideries and hand-knotted aspects. And yes, there will also be visits to places of historic importance and tourist spots. So why should only top design icons like Jean-Paul Gaultier, Alexander McQueen, Louis Vuitton, Elie Saab use Indian crafts and embroideries? With Timeless Artisans, the whole world will now use the beauty of India in its lifestyle creations. Make in India for the world. A new dimension, a new reality awaits with this venture by Lemark. Color is the meeting place for your mind and the vast expanse of the universe. Color spells different things to different people. It is the language of emotions, the dialect of expressions, a representation of different moods, and the vocabulary of different worlds. Across eons, mankind and different people have spoken through color. So have our young designers of the first year fashion design. For them, life is great. A big canvas. Throw all the paint you can at this canvas and seize every opportunity to express yourself and color your lives. The architectures of different countries like Australia, China, Persia, and Italy have also found expression in this collection. Contemporary silhouettes in the form of one-pieces, shrugs, skirts, palazzo pants, tops, and more take the spotlight in jute, cotton, and linen. Presenting a collection by the students of first year fashion design, Multicolors. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our young designers on stage. 28 of them, all from the first year. Vinod, Tejashri, Shweta, Aditi, Deepika, Krena, Riyanshi, Monali, Madhu, Pooja, Tanvi, Karishma, Santosh, Trupti, Chetan, Minakshi, Ami, Falguni, Nikita, Salvina, Mithali, Tejal, Prathami, Shilpa, Sidra, Zainab, Shweta, and Juveria. Ladies and gentlemen, you're having a fabulous evening of fashion at Marque 2016, the annual graduation show of Lemark Institute of Art. Remind you that Marque 2016 is going out live across the globe on YouTube. It is also being telecast live on Hathaway Cable Utsav, which is channel 121. Lemark Institute is also running a Viewer's Choice Award on its Facebook page. The contest opens at 6 p.m. tomorrow and closes on the 19th June at midnight. There are lots of surprises and lucky prizes for lucky participants who vote. So keep voting and tell your family and friends to vote as well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to show you a short film on this wonderful new opportunity, this wonderful new platform for entrepreneurship and business, our fashion business management and entrepreneurship course. A short film on it. And while we get ready to screen the film, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of eminent fashion designer Archana Kochar. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly bear with us. It's taken a little time to set up this video, so do bear with us. I'm sure you'll find it most interesting and informative. And please do tell your friends who would like to make a career in fashion, textile, or jewelry design that there is a course that makes you the complete personality, creative and business oriented. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful, very informative, very valuable course being launched by Lemark Institute of Art with effect from this semester. So please do send word out for those who are interested in a really rewarding career that this is the place to really make it, to make your mark, and of course leave your impression of the world. It's time now for our jewelry design students to present collections that they've created, collections inspired by tribes of China. Komal presents jewelry named Aqua Treasure, made in wooden beads and shells. The inspiration has come from the Chinese Loba tribe, one of the 56 tribes in the country. Pooja Chande is inspired by the Miao tribe of China. She especially created and inspired their jewelry, which is made in heavy metal. She has called her collection Elegant Antiques. Maitri is inspired by a Chinese tribe that has 17,753 members that all wear heavy and colorful beaded jewelry, mainly in pink and red. She has thus named her collection Chen's Fane Hong, which means heavy pink jewelry. Shefali's collection is named Bling and is inspired with the Chinese Yi tribe and their beaded metallic jewelry. Sonali is inspired by the Jingpo and the Bai tribes of China to create a collection named Antico. Their jewelry consists of chain embellished with geometric figures. Sonali has used embroidery, thread, antique metal beads, antique chains and coins, and semi-precious stones in her creations. Priyanka presents her collection called Tribal Glam, inspired by Chinese tribe of Mongolian origin. Priyanka presents her collection called Tribal Glam, inspired by these tribes who favor colorful beaded jewelry. She has used colorful glass beads strung with wire. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our jewelry design students with Chinese tribal-inspired jewelry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our young jewelry designers, Komal, Pooja, Maitri, Shefali, Sonali and Priyanka. Persian miniature paintings employ both vivid and muted colors to present the clothing and attire of the people of an era gone by, since the colors of paint pigments often did not match the colors of clothing dyes. Men and women usually wore full-length pants called the salwars. Undergarments for men were limited to a pair of shorts called zir salwar, literally meaning underpants. Traditional Persian clothing, although not worn today, especially in urban areas, has been well preserved in text and paintings throughout history. The traditional men's garments, the salwar, the jame combination, were often teamed with a white belt called a kamarband. The term has now found a place in the English language. Headdresses known as the sarband were also traditionally worn by men. Long robes and loincloths added to the sartorial range of attire worn by the people of Persia. Gold jewelry was often used to represent status. This collection in Indo-West silhouettes in fabrics like chiffon, raw silk, crepe, satin silk, and knit, with colorful and gold embroidery, ribbon embroidery, recreates the grandeur and glory of Persia. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our designers on stage for the Persian collection. Amira, Sohini, Dakshita, Shivani, Sunny, Akanksha, Neha and Mrunmayi. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd just like to remind you that Marquee 2016 is going out live across the globe on YouTube. It is also being telecast live on Hathaway Cable, the Utsav channel, which is channel number 121. Lemark Institute is running a Viewer's Choice Award on its Facebook page. The contest opens at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening and closes on the 19th of June at midnight. There are lots of prizes for lucky participants who vote, so keep voting and tell your family and friends to vote as well. Ladies and gentlemen, as we told you earlier, Lemark is now launching the Fashion Business Management and Entrepreneurship Program. The course module includes subjects like illustration and design, pattern drafting and construction, personal grooming, business and communication, which includes fashion brand management, fashion marketing and merchandising, visual merchandising, luxury management, fashion trend forecasting and styling, makeup, photography, CAD and PowerPoint presentations. Outbound students and will be studying woven textiles, textile dyeing and printing, knitwear, embroidery, arts and crafts. Leading industries will be visited, industry professionals will mentor our students, and then there are industry projects that will be monitored by industry experts and various organizations. And yes, there will be a number of events that our students will be participating in. So there's more. So when you step out of Lemark to face the world, you're ready to take your place in the sun and make your mark among those around you. We now unveil the intriguing tribes of Egypt. Egypt, the land of pharaohs and pyramids, is also the land of some of the ancient, thriving tribes in the world. The tribesmen are nomads and travel with their belongings right through the year. Different tribes of Egypt, like the Bedouin, the Nubian, the Gawazi, inspired our young students to make this collection. But till today, what distinguishes them in their cultural legacy is manifested in their ethnic dressing, their music, their dance, and their traditions. It's time to watch the intriguing land of tribes. Salam alaikum. It's Egypt. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our design team, Isha, Jignesh Parmar, Kumuda, Deepak, Ashvi, and Shazia. All students of the second year. Ladies and gentlemen, lots more fashion coming up at Marque 2016. But before we get with our next dose of fashion, I would like to invite on stage a very special person, dynamic, visionary, and committed to excellence. Please put your hands together and welcome on stage Director, Lemark Institute of Art, Samira Shah.
Hello everyone. I think today I'm nervous. I truly am. These girls were asking me, why are you taking these cue cards? You just speak from your heart. I said now it's difficult because there's so much that I want to tell all of you. All the time it's different in the class, but here I have such eminent personalities sitting amongst us. We have Poonam Soni, we have Archana Kochar, Mahima Bansal and Viren Shah, and lots of my other friends from WJ and the industry at large. So I think I got to be a little, but yeah, what I really wanted to share with all of you is a big thank you. Really grateful to all of you for coming here and sharing your valuable time with us. Yeah. And all of you students to be so nice. Basically, Lemark has been a journey for 13 years now. 13 saal se, we've been having the show happening every year. It's been rocking every year. But from last year, the 2 editions that we did to Lemark, one was the management course programs that we started, and the second was the timeless, timeless artisans, the venture that we started. These 2 mainly give a platform to not just Indian students, but also international students, because we were right there in Paris, Milan, even Berlin, and cities like Sydney and Melbourne in Australia. We've been meeting different schools over there and connecting to them to get their students, inspiring them to have art enthusiasts from those countries to come and study in India. And they have all been very positive about it. And we've had a gang of international students now coming this academic year to Lemark Institute of Art. So that's with the venture Timeless Artisans, where we'd be doing study programs. Now, having said this, this also adds up because, like I said, the other program that we are doing, the management course for the fashion students, which is also like the 3rd year program, these students have the opportunity to themselves go to Paris and Milan. So I think it's a big, loud applause for all of you also, because all of you students sitting here who desire to really be there to study will have this opportunity through Lemark, where you'll get a dual certification happening, but just a short program that you need to do, just about 10 days or 15 days in Paris and Milan. So you can definitely do that along with us. I think teaching at Lemark has always been like this. We always had, more of outside the classroom study modules also. I think most of the students have experienced. We took them all the way to Bandra Bandstand, and we had, games happening there and inspirational teaching before the show. So most of the times we've been doing these kind of things, and what we really, thought, I think I need to go back to this. Sorry. Yeah. What we've really been doing with most of you is we've been really teaching you, not just in the classrooms, like I said, also about outside the classroom. That's mainly because we thought that, if we tell you, you are going to forget it, right? And if we taught you, you would just remember for a bit. But when we involved you, you learned it. So that's the whole thing that we did. Abhi kuch der pehle aapne ek video bhi dekha. That's the whole idea that we did with all the students. We took them to various places, right from Orissa to Gujarat to Jaipur to Rajasthan, and different places like Ulberia, Unti, जो सुने भी नहीं होंगे. इन जगहों पे students ने जाके खुद मास्टर क्राफ्ट्समैन और आर्टिशंस के साथ काम किया. सुरेंद्र नगर में साइला में जाके इकत का काम किया. हमारे बीच में हैं यहाँ पे मुकेश भाई और उनके फादर, जिनके साथ में इकत स्टूडेंट्स ने सीखा. So the learning was more hands-on, and the learning was more practical base, so that when you go out, they were really professionals directly. So this is what we did. Of course, to this, a small story that I thought that I would really narrate was, I'm sorry if I'm taking a little time, but I just wanted to share this quick story with all of you, because this is specially for my students whom I wanted to convey it to. Socrates was once asked a secret for success. So someone approached him and asked him, what is the secret for success? And Socrates said, come to the river next morning and I'll tell you what it is. When he went there and he was walking, he took him walking towards the river. Walking towards the river, when the water got up to the neck, Socrates took the young man by surprise and ducked him into the water. He said, duck in. And there he was shocked. The boy was struggling, but Socrates was strong and kept him there until the boy turned blue. Socrates pulled his head out of water, and the first thing the boy was looking for is to gasp a deep breath of air. And that's all that he needed. And he asked him, what did you want the most when you were there? And the boy replied, air. Socrates said, that is the secret of success. So for all of you, the secret of success, as badly as you wanted air to get there, that is the secret and nothing else. I think that's what we have been doing at Lemark. Most of the times just begins, and we kind of kept telling you that don't worry if you're losing. There are lots of awards which are going to come immediately next now. So this is what I want to tell you. We had a lot of students who are established themselves, who are working with the big names in the industry, in the companies, with big designers, all of that. So for those who are winning, I'm definitely wanting to pre-congratulate you. But those who are losing also, please understand that we are preparing you for the bigger competition for the world at large. And this is not the end of it all. So please make sure that it's success which is as much strongly as you desire. So we have students who have the right passion, the right discipline, the right focus of where to get with lots and lots of hard work, which all of you are already witnessing. I'm sure यहाँ पे जितने भी parents बैठे हैं उनको पता है उनके घर पे उनके बच्चों ने कितना काम किया है, मेहनत किया है, और how much hard work has gone into putting in this, whole show, which everyone is definitely enjoying, right? Yeah, so it's been this hard work which came into us also, everyday students running around and new concepts, new designs, lots of things, and कभी रो रहे हैं, कभी हंस रहे हैं, कभी लड़ रहे हैं, कभी झगड़ रहे हैं, सब कुछ चल रहा है, और उसके बीच में finally we say this grand show. So it's thanks to you all parents for supporting them. Thank you, a very big thank you to mom and dad also being here, and the industry again for supporting these young designers, budding designers, because your presence is really making it very, very inspiring, and I'm sure that these students are very much looking forward to being there with you as much as you have given your valuable time to all of us. Thank you very much. It's taken a lot of your time, but grateful to all of you for being here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the very charming, vivacious and dynamic Samira Shah. Taking the spotlight in Marque this evening is a collection by the students of third year fashion design who are inspired by different forms of art. Purva is inspired by the beauty of the floral motifs of Amer Fort. Smith is smitten by the peace and tranquility of a quaint old couple. Janvi takes grist for the creative mill in conventional art and monochromatic hues. Nishigandha was inspired by the vibrance, the exoticism, and the sheer color of tribal prints. Kinjal seems to find inspiration in the delicate forms and breathtaking colors of papillon, which is French for butterfly. Vandana Kohli creates a masterpiece called Lotuphage, inspired by the lotus. Rukaya looks at India's rich heritage of traditional fabrics to find her muse. Karishma is inspired by the story of the peahen and the snake. Ladies and gentlemen, our third year fashion design students present a collection of contemporary ensembles. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our designers. Purva, Smith, Janvi, Nishigandha, Kinjal, Bandana Kohli, Rukaya and Karishma. As I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, there's lots more fashion in store, and we've kept the best, the very best collections for the last, the most interesting collections. But it takes a little time to get those entire ensembles ready. So what we'll do right now is have our first set of awards for the evening. And to the honors, I would like to welcome on stage our eminent guests. But before that, I'd like to invite on stage our four aces. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the directors of Lemark Institute of Art as I invite them on stage. Mr. Manish Shah, Ms. Samira Shah, Mr. Sagar Shah, and Ms. Mukti Shah. Could we please have the four of you on stage? And ladies and gentlemen, let's raise a cheer and a huge round of applause for this wonderful foursome who have in their hands the careers of thousands of young people who have made their mark today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite our guests of honor on stage, and as they come up on stage, we request our directors to kindly felicitate them. She is a pioneer of bespoke jewelry in India since 1989, with unique collections inspired by Greek and Egyptian culture, and from Italy, the Sistine Chapel, from Spain, Catalan architect Antonio Gaudi. Her one-of-a-kind creations have been auctioned at Sotheby's for Prince Albert's Eco Art charity, have featured in collectors' books along with other world-renowned jewelers, as well as the limited edition coffee table book by Rolls-Royce. Please welcome jewelry designer Poonam Soni. She is the young and vivacious entrepreneur behind Hue Fashions. Being a fashion connoisseur herself, she contributes her in-depth knowledge of the latest fads and presents only the very best at Hue. This multi-designer store has been established on the foundation of good quality, competent prices, and hand-picked, well-groomed and highly trained staff and craftsmen who will provide an unforgettable shopping experience for the customers and bring a refreshing zest to this industry. Please welcome Ms. Mahima Bansal. She has been showcasing her collections on national and international runways for over a decade now. She revolutionized the bridal arena with her glamorous looks, Indian and contemporary silhouettes and craftsmanship. Galeries Lafayette in Paris invited her to showcase her spectacular collections with international design houses like Kenzo, Christian Lacroix, Ungaro and Nina Ricci, among others. She regularly designs for Bollywood stars like Sonakshi Sinha, Kangana Ranaut, Nargis Fakhri, Amrita Rao, Sunidhi Chauhan, Zeenat Aman, Jacqueline Fernandez, Ravina Tandon and Prachi Desai, to name a few. Ladies and gentlemen, Kotorie, Archana Kochar. And he is a man who pioneered the concept of the complete fashion store for the entire family across all ages. He was a man behind Rupam and the Rupam chain of stores. He is personally designed for Bill Clinton when he was the president of the USA. And of course, at one time, he had also introduced the concept of in-store fashion with an outstanding upper floor that hosted fashion shows each month. Mr. Viren Shah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the awards. And we've got a lot of awards because all our students are really deserving and winners. Well, let's begin with the third year. The first award is for overall conceptualization. And the award goes to Chromo Noir by Janvi. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for Janvi for Chromo Noir. Our next award, the most creative designs, it goes to Old Couple by Smith and Motley by Rukaya. Come on, all the students. Okay, our next two awards are for the best draped apparel and an appreciation award. So please put your hands together for the winners. Morni by Karishma, Papillon by Kinjal, Floss by Purva, Varn by Nishigandha, Lotophage by Vandana Kohli. And we'll invite all our winning third-year designers back on stage for a group photograph. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you to our winners. We move on to jewelry design. The award for overall conceptualization goes to Aqua Treasure by Komal. The most creative collection, Tribal Glam by Priyanka. The most innovative, Antico by Sonali. Jewelry design students, come on, let's have it for them, hear it for them. Aqua Treasure by Komal, Tribal Glam by Priyanka, in Antico by Sonali. Where are the jewelry designers? Jewelry designers? Okay, they are coming. Are you the jewelry designers? Komal, Priyanka, and Sonali. Priyanka? Okay, fine, don't worry. Let's have the picture. And we move on to our second year Fashion Design Awards. Thank you to our winners. We move on to second year Fashion Design, and the award for overall conceptualization goes to Dakshita Shah, Kavita Patil, Komal Shah, Nikita Chavan, Preeti More, and Jignesh Parmar. Can we have all of you run up on stage, because we've got a lot of winners to acknowledge. And all the second year award winners, Dakshita Shah, Kavita Patil, Komal Shah, Nikita Chauhan, Preeti More, and Jignesh Parmar. And could we request all the award winners, once they receive their awards, to step back and stand on the higher level, because we'll have a group photograph of all our second year winners. Okay, we move on to the academic award for second year fashion. It goes to Aishwarya Kotian, Pooja Jain, and Rachna Soni. Winners, please step back on stage. Aishwarya Kotian, Pooja Jain, and Rachna Soni. Okay, a photograph with all our second year winners. Students are not here as yet. Okay, first year students, get ready. It's your awards coming up right now. Okay, second years, a group photograph with all of you. Congratulations. Let's hear it for all our winners. At least parents can applaud. Forget about your... See, this is the problem with cell phones. You forget to applaud. Okay. Thank you, second years. Our first year fashion, the awards for first year fashion begin with the overall conceptualization. And the winners are Meenakshi Agarwal, Harsha Patel, and Deepa Patel. Meenakshi Agarwal, Harsha Patel, and Deepa Patel for overall conceptualization. Once you receive your award, please stay back on stage. Okay, we've got a full house here. Congratulations, please step back on stage. Our next award, first year fashion for best design. Tejaswini Gupta, Aditi Gaud, Vinod Bhanage, and Shweta Kedra. Tejaswini Gupta, Aditi Gaud, Vinod Bhanage, and Shweta Kedra. First year fashion for best design. The awards also go to Gurjeet Sahota, Amrit Kaur, Swati Chowdhury, Rukshar Mulani, Harvind Kaur, Priyanka Babar, Shreya Wadke, Drashti Patel, Vidhi Rita, Ankita Kokikar, Sagarika Patole, Drashti Gaur, Prachi Parmar, Shreya Palkar, Priya Parmar. All of you come up on stage, receive your trophies, and stay back for a group photograph. Oh, there's some very, very happy and joyful confusion. Okay, look straight. And designers, please step back as we go on to the next award for first year fashion. This is for creativity. Kavish Kakadia, Sabha Chowdhury, and Sangeeta Lokare. First year designers, please stay back on stage for the photograph. First year fashion creativity, Kavish Kakadia, Sabha Chowdhury, and Sangeeta Lokare. The academic award for first year fashion goes to Meenakshi Agarwal, Lakshmi Nalawade, Meghna Jain, Lovina De Silva, and Yugandhra Naik. The academic award for first year fashion. All first years, please stay back on stage. Look at a little birdie and say cheese. Okay, the audience should say cheese. Come on, let's say cheese. That's good. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you specially. And put your hands together for all our winners. Let's hear it for our guests of honor, Ms. Poonam Soni, Ms. Mahima Bansal, Ms. Archana Kochar, and Mr. Viren Shah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing this occasion. We have 2 more collections to go, the most interesting for the last. And we thank Mr. Manish Shah, Ms. Samira Shah, Sagar Shah, and Mukti Shah for joining us on stage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'd now like to present two very interesting collections by the second year fashion design students. These are promotional collections. The students have used very unusual materials, a lot of them scrap, a lot of them recycled waste to create their beautiful collections. Very creative, very unusual, very innovative. They've used things like wooden beads and clay, ice cream sticks and felt, tobacco and cigars, washers and ribbons, bottle caps, metal caps, clothing labels, macrame, thread, rexine, waste fabric, chains, tassels, M-seal buttons, cloth lace, foam sheets, LED lights, shells, and much, much more. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the first of our creative and promotional collections by the students of second year fashion design. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our design team for that wonderfully creative collection. Jinal and Kajol, Snehal and Pooja, Jignesh Mandalia and Topson, Forum and Farzin, Himangi and Tisha, Jignesh Parmar and Ashvi, Komal and Dhara, Shweta, Shagun, Sunny, Khyati and Surabhi, Dakshita, Komal and Sohini, and Preeti and Kumuda. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this very, very creative group of young designers. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and can I have some lights on stage, please? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a number of awards that were given out internally, but we feel it only fair that the winners of these awards get their moment in the spotlight as well. So we'd like to call the groups of winners on stage for every different award. The award for Best Creativity for the second year fashion design goes to, and could we have on stage all the names I'm reading out? Dhara Visaria, Snehal Gade, Topson Paris, Neha Samtani. Could we have Dhara, Snehal, Topson and Neha on stage? Come on, and for those of you who've heard me, get ready to come on stage as soon as possible. Dhara Visaria, Snehal Gade, Topson Paris and Neha Samtani. Okay, if you could stand nicely there in the center, we'll have a nice group photograph. Come close and close up. Thank you. That's the rose between two thorns. Okay, the best concept for second year fashion. The winners, Kajol Jain, Komal Gupta, Shagun Mishra and Surabhi Shah. Okay, wait for your colleagues to come. There's one more, there's one missing. She's coming? No idea. Okay, fine. We'll go with 3. At least we've got a majority out there. Okay, the best design for second year fashion. Forum Mehta, Hiral Parekh, Disha Parasia and Ashvi Sheth. Anybody coming from the audience? If you are, raise your hand so we know you are. Forum, Hiral, Disha and Ashwi. Announced 4, we got 5 names. Coalition. Okay, the best mood board for the second year fashion design students goes to Steffi Moraes, Simpal Pal, Pooja Nisar, Sneha Chauhan, Saloni Vanigota, Safia Sheikh, Nida Shamsi, Anita Vangapandu. Steffi Moraes, Simple Pal, Pooja Nisar, Sneha Chauhan, Saloni Vanigota, Safia Sheikh, Nida Shamsi, and Anita Vangapandu. Come on, girls, smile. The next award is Best Creativity for the first year fashion. It goes to Sidra Siddiqui, Zainab Contractor, Shweta Kesarwani, Juveria Qureshi, Lakshmi Nalawade, Narendra Karayat, Shekhar Chaudhary, Deepika Gohil, Rianchi Jain, Krena Jain, and Monali Jain. The best portfolio for first year fashion, that's the next group that will come on stage. Saloni Rain, Fatima Khan, Krishna Pagnadal, Heer Sagar, Madhu Dalmia, Pooja Patil, Tejali Vaze, and Tanvi Sakpal. Also in the same group, Minakshi Solanki, Ami Vora and Chetan Anand. Minakshi Solanki, Ami Vora and Chetan Anand to complete that group. The best mood board for first year fashion design, Prathavi Jivani, Purnima Malagimani, Yugandhara Naik, Lovina De Silva, Ami Thakar, Kruti Lakrawala, Meghna Jain, Priyanka Shukla, Ritu Bohra, Harita Muralidharan, Neha Sanghvi, and Sushmita Kadam. You got a nice group photograph? Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations to this wonderful group of winners. Smile. Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this beautiful group of winners. Ladies and gentlemen, you have one more collection to see, but you've enjoyed the wonderful creativity. You've applauded every collection. You've cheered every group of designers. Let's now meet the team who has groomed and trained raw talent into young professionals. Please meet Team Lemark. Ayushi Sanghvi, Babita Prasad, Jinal Gogri, Jitesh Rayat, Minal Jadhav, Sonal Shigwan, Amita Achurekar, Harsha Paswan, Rupali Jadhav, Mruga Trivedi, Akanksha Maheshwari, Gargi Trivedi, Preeti Wadke, Sonam Sathe, Sneha Yadav, Vaishali Chinchole, Gurpreet Kaur, Jonita Gonsalves, Hetal Joshi, Monica Agarwal, Ria Chorge, Lakshmi Upadhyay, Rashmita Singh, Shirin Kochare, Shreya Zagade, Hemant Rajguru, Adesh Ipte, Vijay Kharat, Soni Moria, Hemlata, and Sonia Sharma. Ladies and gentlemen, I commend to your applause Team Lemark. Give them a huge round of applause. They deserve it. Fabulous job. Great students and great young fashion professionals. It's fashion design, jewelry design, and interior design. Fashion design, jewelry design, and textile design. I beg your pardon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we've said, we've saved our two finest collections for the very end. And so we present our second outstanding, innovative, and creative collection, where our designers have used pom-poms and mirrors, lace and chain, watch dials and metal wheels, canvas fabric and beads, woolen thread and toothpicks, denim, felt, coloring tape, safety pins, bobbin, chain, crochet thread, beads, pearls, locks and keys to give you some great creativity and innovation on the ramp. Check out this second promotional collection coming up from our second year students of fashion design.
We've come to know there's just black and white. Gotta go on, even if we stray. Crossing borders to another side. to hell, walking on, grief and feel, dirty hands, muddy shoes. Another day, we gonna lose. Crossing borders to another side.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our design team. Nikita and Disha, Nida and Amira, Safia and Megha, Shivani and Isha, Rachna and Sneha, Pooja and Runmaya, Shazia and Deepak, Kavita and Neha, Aishwarya and Hiral, Kalindi, Steffi and Simpal.
We play a sing, back to hell, walking on, grief and feel, dirty hands, muddy shoes. Another day, we gonna lose.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for one final foray on the ramp. Please put your hands together one last time as we invite all our models back on stage for our grand finale. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, I think you can put your hands together for all our wonderful models who lit up the evening along with our young designers and their collections on the ramp. Some of India's finest models right before you for your applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for show design, director and choreographer, Shakir Sheikh. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our final awards of the evening for the two last collections you saw. And if you could have some lights on stage, that would be great. And some lights in the audience as well. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, could we invite back on stage to present these awards Ms. Poonam Soni, Ms. Archana Kochar, and Mr. Viren Shah. And thank you so much for coming back on stage. We shall follow this up with a few media bites. And we'd like to acknowledge the team behind the scenes, sound and lighting Roger Drago, music compilation Moise Rupawala, stage and decor, a fabulous job by our team there, makeup and hairstyling Shibu Khan and team, backstage Charmi Avlani and Shifa Sheikh, direction and choreography Shakir Sheikh, show management and coordination team Lemark, and I'm Hugo D'Souza, your compere. Ladies and gentlemen, the first of our awards for the promotional collection. It goes to Bobbin and Chain and Crochet Thread by Kavita and Neha. Bobbin and Chain and Crochet and Thread by Kavita and Neha. Oh, you each get one, yes. Each team of winners gets a trophy. Coming up next for Lock and Key by Jinal and Kajol. We've got 4 awards. Lock and Key by Jinal and Kajol. They've got to share it now. They have to decide who takes it home tonight. Okay. Tobacco and Cigars by Jignesh Mandalia and Thompson. And Washers and Ribbons by Forum and Farzin. Ladies and gentlemen, on that wonderful note, we'd like to say thank you very much to Ms. Poonam Soni, Ms. Mahima Bansal, Ms. Archana Kochar, and Mr. Viren Shah, all our jury members, all our distinguished guests, every one of our parents, well-wishers and friends who are here, and very especially the parents and our young designers for making this such a fabulous evening. Thank you to the production. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, God bless, safe driving, and just a word from each of our guests. We'll start with the ladies.
It was a pleasure being here today. The creativity we saw on the ramp was very, very encouraging. The kids, what is very interesting about Lemark is that most institutes teach only fashion. Here they teach fashion and jewelry. And any attire to complete, any look to complete, you need both. So I think it's great that they have an exposure to jewelry and fashion, so that helps in creating an entire look. It was lovely being here, completely enjoyed being here. The students were really creative. Thank you for inviting me.
Firstly, I want to congratulate all the students. So let's have a big round of applause for them. Come on, you've done it. It was fabulous. Okay, so what was really exciting for me was that children who are studying, who are still in a learning process, had amazing visual power. And of course, this was a great platform where you all, I'm sure, have learned what are the pluses and you have learned what are your minuses. So those minuses are the ones which you master and they're going to take you a long, long way. So please be very aware of what you're doing because you're going to walk out into a very competitive world. It's going to give you a lot. So be ready for it, and this is a great platform, and this institute is doing a great job. Thank you so much for having me here. It was a fabulous experience. Thank you.
I guess I should congratulate to Lemark because this is the first time they have gone to the places with the designers and they're given a practical knowledge, which is very important as of today's fashion designing. And I think all of them should get an award, whether they have won it or not won it, because they have participated. So all are the winners, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much for calling me. Thank you.
On that wonderful note, we'll have a lovely group photograph on stage. Our cameramen are itching for this wonderful picture. And on what better way do we close this wonderful evening, Mark 2016, than by wishing all our young designers all the very best as they join the stars of the firmament of fashion and jewelry design and make their mark in the world. Till we meet you again at Mark 2017. Good evening, God bless, safe driving, and stay stylish. Thank you.